Good day, guys. Can you hear me? All right, great. Well, DWT, I took a loss yesterday. It's really frustrating. These things closed at highs and now they have big gap downs. And the same thing with overall markets, they closed on lows. The SPYs closed on lows, and I was super afraid we were gonna have a big gap down. And yeah, now we're gapping up instead. So TVIX, I only held 2,000 shares overnight. Yeah, super frustrating. I had like 17,000 shares intraday yesterday. And yeah, not much to say. I shorted some here pre-market, but it looks like I will probably get stopped out. I'm doing like third size compared to yesterday, half or third size. Hopefully we can fade back a little bit in the markets, but yeah, right now we're in the middle of nowhere. Like the SPYs could easily go down 10 points, we can go up 10 points. Both are as likely to happen. Really no edge. Really no edge here. And oil is gapping up too, which is destroying these XOP and DWT plays. Unfortunately. Not an ideal scenario. Not an ideal scenario. Well, let's get started in 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a break, and I'll be back soon. All right, let's get started. TQQ, yeah, TQQ in hindsight would have been a nice buy yesterday, but a little bit of a gamble unless you do it for a longer term. It's gapping up nicely here. Yeah, a little bit frustrating. We would have had a 5-star setup on a lot of these things if we had gapped down. But it is what it is. That's why I almost didn't believe when APT had this big APT and Codex had these big gap ups, or especially APT on the days they peaked. I was so afraid they were gonna gap down, but instead they had gap ups, so that's great. Yeah, BRCU. I mean, you know, look, at this point, I don't see any edge in any of these. Like, I mean, BRCU could be as good as TQQQ. I don't really see, except BRCU is maybe a bit more volatile. Like, at this point, I think Brazil is as likely to go up or down 10% as like the S&P 500. So it doesn't really matter which one you do. I would prefer like the US indices because the US is in a much stronger position than Brazil. Brazil is toast. Like Brazil has, you know, hasn't been going anywhere for 10 years, 15 years. US is still in an uptrend. I think the US will go up more over the next 6 months, a year than Brazil is. Yeah, stick with the US, stick with US. Brazil has too many problems. In my opinion. Oh, INO. Oh shit, I didn't have any covers in. Codex I do have covers in. Codex. I'm probably gonna get rid of all my Codex today. I still have 30k shares from Friday. I'm gonna lower my stops. APT probably should put in some covers on this one too. It was the low yesterday, 10.09. Okay, DXCM looks good. TVIX. Had 2 new coronavirus PRs, or at one new stock. This AYTU is a new virus play. This NVAX is an old one. I really don't have anything I'm watching closely out of the gate. There's like 100 oil names gapping up 10% or more, and that's. And I think there's a good chance they will fade intraday. And this TVIX could very easily go back to 220s, 230s today if the market fades the gap. But again, it could move 3-4% in any direction from the open. Kind of weird because this is after the past 2.5 weeks we've had super amounts of action, and this is the first day I'm really not excited about anything. Kind of weird feeling. How do you find? I don't. I use Interactive Brokers, their TWS software to find gappers. There are no pre-market scans. You can't scan for, or maybe you can. I don't even know. I don't think you can scan for gappers. Gap. Wait. No, this is after the open. Yeah, no, you can't do a pre-market scan in TC2000. Yeah, no. That's right, you can't. Which is kind of annoying. They should build a function. They have the pre-market data. Why can't they just, you know, add a scan to it? Yeah, no, I know. Which is weird. They should add that functionality. It can't be that hard. They have the data. Maybe I should email them about it. It would be great if they could add it. That would be pretty damn good. All right, let's see what we have here. Market Chameleon has some data. Market Chameleon? What's that? Market Chameleon. Oh, never heard about them. Are they any good? Market Chameleon. Oh, wait. Is this a software I have to... well, YouTube video. Where is my tweet? Here it is. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, this is pretty good. Whoa, this is pretty good. Wait, is this the intra? Wait, AYTU. 11 million? Oh, okay, that's the pre-market. Oh, okay, this is pretty good. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this page. It's always good to have backups for everything. This is gonna be a backup resource. Yeah, thanks for the link. I'm gonna save it. I just saved it in my favorites. It's always good to have backups. Okay, markets are now open. Let's see what we have here. Again, the markets could go any way today. I don't really see an edge. We gapped up above yesterday's highs, and yeah, S&P could go down to 275. It could go up to 295. Just impossible to know. Right now we are fading slightly. TVIX does still have a lot of downside. If fear starts coming out of the market, this TVIX could easily. I still think it goes back to like sub 100. But question is how much higher will it go first, obviously. Well, this AYTU is up 300% and halted. PDD is trying to come out of its range. They have earnings tomorrow. GSX is super strong. TVIX I got stopped out of my starter entry. Not much going on. Except a lot of stocks fading their gaps. And virus plays look like they want to go down further. Most of them. AIM, too bad it couldn't gap up. Too bad. Oh, Codex, finally. Finally starting to crack hard times. Need to put in more bids here. Of course it's halted, okay. No, it's not. No, it is. It is halted. Okay, great. My goal is to cover everything today. And now it's sub 8. Now it's below the rising 20-day. I think next target is $5 for this thing. OPK is down a lot today. IBIO looks weak. I'm thinking opening range lows, maybe it could have some juice on the downside. This thing has room back to $1. VXRT is breaking support levels. VIR looks like it wants to break down. They look like shit, every single one of them. That have bounced, but no Corona names have bounced today. They're all down. There are no setups in these things. Right now. The easy money is over for now in these names. TVIX, this is great action. I would have preferred a gap up, but if we can go back to mid 200s today would be really nice. NVAX. What's with NVAX? It's just in the middle of a range. It's in the middle of a range here. The only one I'm looking to short at these levels is IBIO, because it looks clean. It looks like it's about to break down below this little formation, and it has a lot of downside. This could go back to sub 1. NVAX short deflate weakness? Yeah, sure. I mean, not my favorite one, but yeah, absolutely. Oh, IBIO, I can't short it in this account. I'm trying to get some borrows on IBIO. Only got 11. Okay, it's not worth it for me. Only got like 11,500. Okay, IBIO is in ignore. Unless I manage to get some more borrows later. And AYTU, just like that, it's about to lose the lows of the day after the halt, probably. No. Gotta put some more covers in this one. Still have a bunch of shares from yesterday. What's the lows yesterday? It's 853. Okay. Man, it's kind of hard. The past 2.5 weeks, the first like 30 to 60 minutes after the open have been insane, and now I'm just covering some codex and INO, and there's not really much else to do. I'll lower my stop on this INO. Yesterday's highs will be my today's highs will be my stop. IBIO is near the low, so I'm gonna try to get shares one more time. This time I only managed to get 16.5. Trying to borrow 100,000 shares of this thing, but there's not enough available. I have covers all the way down to like $7. Then I will run out of shares. Very nice trade. This INO has been incredible for me. I made about 500k on the long side and about 400k on the short side in this thing. The past what is it? 6 sessions? 5 sessions? 6 sessions? Incredible. Incredible. Yeah. I had 2 longs on it. And then yesterday I had a nice short on it. Unfortunately, I should have done more size. But my focus was like 70% TVIX and 20% INO and 10% other stuff. It should have been a 70% INO. I should have, yeah, maybe not twice this size, but I should have done 50% more size. Incredible. Incredible, really. Is it halted now? Yep, looks like it. Man, there's been so many halts. I've never seen this many halts in my life as I've seen the past like 2 weeks. Codex still halted. Yes, it is. Codex is playing out just like SPC did. It was in the choppy range for about a week, a little bit more than a week, and then it broke down. Once it broke down, it went down 40% in like 2 sessions. And Codex so far, this was a little maybe a bit different, but it's so far down 30% from this range break to the downside. But obviously I shorted it much higher, so very similar charts. INO was easy. That INO wasn't a nice hold. This has been straight down. Codex was the hard one. I've been shorting Codex for like 2 weeks, on and off. Very choppy. I had big profits, then I gave back big profits, and I nailed it again. I had nice profits, I gave back nice profits, and now finally I nailed it. Now this thing is gonna go sub 6 this week, maybe even sub 5. Markets are okay. Oh, AYTU actually didn't take out the opening range lows. Bounced perfectly. Interesting. How long do you trade? You mean how long have I been trading? Since 2011. I know, is it still halted? Second halt for today. No, is it the third halt for today? Wow, I know. Third halt for today, really? Codex is unhalted, let's see here. I'm gonna put some more bids in. Okay, now I have all bids in for everything I still have left. 595 is gonna be my lowest cover. mRNA, yeah, nice. Nice, nice. What's IBIO doing? IBIO took out the lows of the day. I don't want to look at it. It's probably gonna go to like low ones today. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna take it off mine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the stream early today. There's really not much going on here. Not a lot of things going on here at all. Yes, I have it since yesterday. What about the energy sector? It's in the middle of nowhere. I don't see an edge here. I think we need a few more days to build some ranges. I think there's a fairly good chance yesterday was a bottom in the energy sector. And you could obviously play it with the risk to yesterday's lows, but I need to see more ranges in this thing. Anything for a dead cat bounce? Yeah, potentially some energy ETFs like XUP or not UCO, but USO or something like that. This gush blew up, right? I think it blew up yesterday. Yep, I think it blew up. This thing is up 2% on the day. XUP is up 19% on a year. Yeah, this Gush ETF is toast. It's done. What about ERX? ERX is up 11%. Okay. Wait, what? Oh man, what is this? I missed the big flush in INO. I still have a few shares left. I missed that big flush. I had covers down to 785. Okay, that's fine. Gonna lower my stop heavily here. Really, INO is down, was down 38% from the highs of the day. Holy shit, these things are so violent. So INO went down 38% in what, 15 minutes. 15 minutes of trading. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And that's after already being down like 50% yesterday. Insane ranges. Okay, AYTU finally cracked. No, scalping is a waste of time. I'm mostly swing and position trading. I'm gonna do last scan and then I'm gonna cut the stream. I don't see a lot of things going on. I will be trading this TVIX throughout the day if I see any good setups. That's the only one probably. Right now we need some patience. You know, things are bad in the energy sector when the triple ETFs are up less on the day than the non-leveraged ETF XUP. That's not great. Tesla short? Not here, it's just in the middle of a range. Maybe if it bounces back to like mid 700s or something. But right now it's in no man's land. Or maybe below this 605, 606 area. But that's probably a few days away. Because it could have, there's an air pocket between 605 and like 500. And if it takes out that 500, this thing has room to like 400. So I think there's still a lot of downside in Tesla, but not yet. I think it needs at least a few more days to potentially set up. But this thing could easily fade another 150, 200 points from these levels. Especially if the markets remain weak. There's a lot of optimism in Tesla stock, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna start stalking it, but I don't think I will touch it today. I covered all of my shares pre-market yesterday, and I think some near the open too. But yeah, pretty much I covered everything a bit lower yesterday. No, I don't have AYTU short. It's impossible to trade this thing. It gets halted all the time. How do you trade this thing? This is the 4th halt for today. Okay, thanks for joining, guys. Remember, after two and a half weeks of insanity and like literally 3 to 5 really good opportunities every day, this is now is the time to wait for things to settle. Need to wait for things to play out. Every day is not created equal in the markets. Alright, thanks guys. I hope you have a great trading day. Don't do anything stupid out of boredom. And I'll see you tomorrow.